Nessa Sunshine here, and as you can see in my hands, we are partnering with Deck of Scarlet in a very special way, as you can see right there. I am just so excited about this partnership. I am Deck of Scarlet's artist-in-chief for the month of May. Now, before we talk about that, let's get a little bit more into Deck of Scarlet. Deck of Scarlet is a makeup subscription service, so you can subscribe and save and receive a beautiful box of makeup. Now, if you're interested in particularly maybe one thing, maybe just this beautiful palette right here, well, you can also pick up one thing, two things individually as well. In 2017, Deck of Scarlet was a brand that started to catch my eye. I really like their unique graphics. I always love the graphics on their palettes, and there's just something very creative, edgy, and beautiful about their products. I remember creating that first YouTube video using Deck of Scarlet and mentioning how it's so cool how they partner with creators, and this month I get to be the artist-in-chief, and that means I get to bring you some creative, beautiful looks that are gonna make you feel pretty and you with their beautiful creation, the Soft Bloom palette. Today I'm bringing you 3 looks with this gorgeous palette. It's revolved around nature, and I think that's so exciting because I have been so into houseplants and having nature inside. So I'm going to bring you 3 looks. We're gonna have a sky sort of look. We're gonna have a earthy garden sort of look like this one, that's number 2, and then we're gonna have a really pretty flowery graphic liner look. It's all really inspired by this palette, and yeah, I'm really excited that I get to bring you these looks pretty much as soon as this palette is announced, which is really cool, and I'm really honored to be the artist-in-chief. If you are interested in seeing 3 looks with this gorgeous palette, well, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and let's get into the tutorials! This palette is so beautiful. I love the graphic that they've chosen, and they always come with special designs, I think, for each of their palettes. The idea of this palette is like the Destination Desert palette, and I love that they have nature themes in here. The names they chose are Garden, Clover, Soleil, Blossom, Earth, Meadow, Fog, Storm, Whisper, Barefoot. So I'm really, really excited for that, and I hope you enjoy the next 3 looks. For the first look, I'm going to take the shade Fog. I'm going to use a big fluffy brush to apply in swiping motions. I really just want it all over the eye, and I'm using gentle motions as well. Kind of sweeping it all over. I want it all over the entire lid. I'm taking my index finger to further press this shadow onto the mobile part of the lid to brighten it up even further. Reminds me of the sky. Love it. I'm going to take the Deck of Scarlet Black Silk Mascara. I'm going to go ahead and apply some falsies, and then we'll get into the lower lash line for this first look. And voila, lashes are on, and I have some copper metallic liner in my lash line. Next, I'll get into the shade Soleil. I'm going to get into this flat sort of eyeshadow brush. I'm blending in the outer corner in swiping smudging motion, and I'll also be using Earth. I'm taking it to the outer corner. It's shimmery and pretty. I'm also going to be using the Golden Leaf eyeshadow in Molten as well. Press and slide the Molten onto the inner corner of the lid, and I think that will complete this look. I don't want to add mascara to the bottom lashes. I just like it just how it is. I would wear it just like so. If you want to add mascara, go ahead. And let's get into look number 2. With a big fluffy brush, I'm taking Soleil onto the brow bone, and I'm just sweeping it across. I'll go ahead and start to blend it down into the top of the inner corner of my eyelid and sweep it all the way across. I'm blending in swiper motions now and really focusing it on the top of the brow bone above the crease area of my eyelid. So now I'm going to take Clover onto my other brush. I'm going to start to take it into the outer corner, and I'm using swiper motions on the crease and also on the mobile part of the outer corner. I'm mostly using the side of the brush as I sweep outward. I'm moving kind of fast, but it is all very light in the way I touch. I'm using the tip and slanting my brush and blending up. I'm adding more of Clover, and I'm tapping it. I'm also going to take the tip of my blending brush and blend up very gently, even though I'm moving fast. I'm going to move on the center of the mobile lid with Clover, and then I'll take Garden right on top of that. I'm taking the tip of the brush and I'm blending it on the very top edge, very slowly winging it up with a very tip. This is sort of my base brush with a little bit of concealer left over on it. I'm going to take this. I really want to clean up the edge right here. I'm just going to take the edge of this and blend, and then I'll take my ring finger and clean up a little. So I'll just keep blending and then add more as I see fit, and wing and blend and slightly blend over. Now I'll be taking Garden with my ring finger, and I'm just placing it right over Clover in the center, gently blending it over, and then blending over here. And then I'm going to take some of Clover with my finger. I'm using very light taps, but I want to deepen up Garden with Clover on just the edge right here. So I'm deepening it up that way. So that helps to get a nice fade, just tapping it over. I'm going to take a little tiny bit of earth into this inner part to brighten it up, and then I'm going to put some glitter right on top of that to brighten it up even further. I'm going to add the Deck of Scarlet Go Glitter liquid liner now. I'm taking the point of this glitter brush, kind of lifting my brow too so I can see, but tapping, slowly tapping right over the color we had. I'm taking two color liners that are going to match the shadows that I'm going to use on the lower lash line as well. Popped on some lashes. Let's get into the lower lash line to match the liner that I had just applied. I'm gently taking Clover onto the outer corner, and then I'm bringing it forward just a bit, and I'll do a light swiping blend. I'm mixing Earth and Whisper together to this inner part of the eye. From there, I'll go ahead and add the Deck of Scarlet Black Silk Mascara. This is the Triple Threat Conditioning Mascara. Then that will complete this look. I absolutely adore how green looks with brown eyes, and I'm super excited about this look. I absolutely love it, and I hope that you will too if you try it. Let's get into look number 3. Taking my big fluffy brush all over the lid with Blossom. I'm also taking my ring finger and patting very gently all over the lid. So I started my liner, and then I realized that I just needed to use the actual liner brush, so I switched over, and then I skipped the top part and went to the regular wing, and then I tried to make it thicker and thicker, and then I eventually just made both lines of the graphic liner a bit thicker. Now that I have lashes popped on, I'm going to put this nude liner, and then I'm going to show you the brow tool, which is so cool, that comes with this month's box. So this brow tool comes with the kit, and I just think it is phenomenal. So this is a feather brow tool. It goes through the hairs so easily. So I've never had my brow so feathered before. I'm taking the same flat brush that I've been using for the lower lash line and Blossom. I'm just smudging it all over the lower lash line. And now comes an exciting part. This is the Deck of Scarlet High Shine Liquid Eyeshadow in Melting Rose. I'm going to spread it all over the lower lash line for a base for Meadow, with the same flat brush that I used before for the lower lash line. And I'll finish this look with a Triple Threat Conditioning Mascara. And then voila, a simple but graphic liner look using just a couple of the shades from the palette. Thank you so much for watching this special announcement tutorials video. I know there's 3 tutorials in this video with Deck of Scarlet. I am so honored to be their artist-in-chief. I love their makeup. Their makeup is so quality. It's so nice, so easy to work with. So nice. I love Clover. Greens don't always blend out so well, but Clover, beautiful. Whew, I loved it. It was an easy grade. Yes. Yes. Great job, Deck of Scarlet, on creating a beautiful earthy masterpiece. Also, make sure to like this video if you like it, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed already, and check the link down below if you're interested in this gorgeous palette. If you want to get these 3 looks, I'm also going to be doing some more looks with this palette as well. I think it's really, really pretty. There's some great combinations in here. There's some easy this palette is full of tutorials. Full of tutorials. Like literally, tutorial, 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 tutorial. And you can even mix. You can do so many different things with this palette. So if you're interested in the Soft Bloom palette, again, the link will be down in the description. I am once more just very grateful to have this wonderful opportunity with Deck of Scarlet. I've been waiting for this announcement for such a long time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And you know what? I also want to give a big thank you, full of gratitude, to you guys, Sunshine community. You guys are so awesome, and I'm really happy that you enjoy the tutorials that I create for you, and I'm really excited to have this honor of bringing something new, something pretty, something wearable, and something that will make you feel just so beautiful. So I really hope that you enjoy this video, and I really am grateful for you. So I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye! Bye now.